Alright guys, welcome back, and today is kind of an impulse buy unboxing. Not to say that I wasn't just as excited to open this up, but I try not to impulse buy anything, so rather than take accountability for this, I'm actually going to blame Justin from the Watch Aficionados group on Facebook. And so this is one that I kind of struggled with. I didn't really want to get it, and okay, so I did and I didn't. And the reason that I didn't is because this piece is everywhere. I mean, first I saw it a few times, and then everywhere I looked, I saw it. And to be honest, it kind of it put me off a little bit, right? Because I tend to not like pieces that everybody else either likes or is getting, even if I kind of do still really like it. Kind of like the towel rack in my bathroom. I want to fix it, but the fact that my wife keeps telling me to fix it keeps me from fixing it. So it's just this really weird dynamic, and that's kind of where I was at with this particular watch. But I ended up caving. I found it secondhand on the forums, and I actually ended up paying $365 for it shipped. I definitely think a few of you won't be surprised once you see what it is that I ended up getting. We don't get the fancy packaging that the overseas versions do, but still nicer than the small blue Seiko box. Here it is. Everything was nicely packaged. Everything you expect there to be when you buy it brand new. It had all the tags, booklets, warranty cards, everything else that's supposed to come with it, if you haven't guessed it by now. Here we go. Take this out. And there it is. It is the Seiko Prospex SRPA 21, the Seiko Patty Special Edition. And so I first saw this. Justin was posting pictures of it, as I mentioned, in the Watch Aficionados group on Facebook, and it was gorgeous. I mean, blue's one of my favorite colors. Um, my favorite color combo tends to be black and red, but I absolutely I loved the blue dial on this. So I started hunting around for one, and when I found a good deal, I figured, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, and I did. I actually got pretty lucky with this one. The chapter ring seems to be really well aligned with the 12 o'clock marker and the bezel as well. So really no complaints there. I really, really do like the bracelet. It's a step up from the standard bracelets that you see on models like the SNZH. Here we go. I am going to try it on really quick. I do have a 6.5-inch wrist, so not really a surprise that I'm going to have to end up taking just a few links out of this. And of course, I've heard nothing but good things about the pin and collar system, so super excited to do that. And there it is. I actually think, it does wear a bit smaller than the dimensions would suggest. I've gotten pretty comfortable with bigger and smaller watches. I've got stuff that's, everywhere on the spectrum. And, I actually really, really like it. It's just a good looking piece. The dial is really, really nice. And I like the way they have done the bracelet. It is very Speedmaster-esque, right? I don't think there's any getting around that. The bezel so far is the only thing that was a bit of a letdown. And the reason for that is when you're turning it, I can kind of feel the spring underneath the bezel itself. So it's got to be like a pretty thin metal. And I mean, it works fine, but it was just a little bit disappointing. It seems to be thinner than other Seikos that I've handled. I think it's a stunning piece. So it looks good. I know this isn't going to be for everybody. The turtle tends to be kind of a love or hate type of design, and where, you kind of see it and it's okay, and others are, which is fine. I am enjoying it, so I'll be wearing it all weekend, I'm sure. You'll see pictures of it on Instagram, Facebook, so on and so forth. The boys really like it. They think it is an American watch because it is red, white, and blue. And I was like, well, it is in a Japanese, not American kind of way. I'd like to hear what you guys think about this. And if you have one, what is your chapter ring like? Like I said, I got really lucky with this one. I think it would have driven me crazy if the chapter ring was off. But of course, I probably would have just taken it off and tried to fix it myself. If you enjoyed this unboxing video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the Seiko Patty and the other variants that are currently out there, including the limited edition, which is actually a very, very good looking piece, although the prices are a little bit ridiculous at the moment, and not something that I'd be willing to pay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you enjoy the weekend. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. That's it for this one. CG Out.